Welcome to my video, The Negatives Trap, by or until in negative sentences. You might be surprised what a big difference that little word not can make. Let's look at these two sentences. They look almost the same. She didn't finish her homework until Tuesday, and she didn't finish her homework by Tuesday. But even though they look similar, the difference in meaning is huge. In the previous video, we learned that until is used with verbs that have duration. That is, they happen over a period of time. This is like a continuous verb, but the verb does not have to be in the continuous tense. So just remember, until plus verbs with duration. We also learned that by is used with verbs that happen at once, in an instant. They do not have duration. Often they show us the action has been completed. It's done. The verb is never in the continuous tense. So by is used with verbs that happen at once. The verb in both of these sentences is finish. Finish is an action that happens at once. It does not have duration. So you might think it can only be used with by. However, the word not changes everything. That's right. As soon as we add the word not, then we can use a verb like finish that happens at once in an instant with the word until. So both sentences are perfectly correct. But as I said at the beginning of this video, the difference in meaning is huge. Let's take a closer look. So we know that until Tuesday refers to the end point of a period of time. So here is our period of time, which ends on Tuesday. And normally, with the word until, we would have an action that has duration, that continues for a period of time. But in this case, we have a negative action. So we have an absence of an action. No action happened. So that is why we can use a verb that happens at once in an instant together with the word until, because nothing happened until Tuesday. She didn't finish her homework. All right, so that's all fine and well. We understand that. But that's not the end of the story, because this sentence is giving us more information than that. Not, together with until plus a time, tells us that she finished her homework. The action was just delayed. Basically, she didn't finish her homework until Tuesday means the same thing as she finished her homework on Tuesday. Great. But if the two sentences mean the same thing, why don't we say the simpler sentence? She finished her homework on Tuesday. The answer is, when we say she didn't finish her homework until Tuesday, we are also expressing the fact that she should have finished her homework earlier, but she didn't. Maybe she was ill. Maybe the homework was really hard. Or maybe she was just a little lazy. We might even be a little annoyed. Okay, but still, isn't there a simpler way of expressing all of these things? In many languages, there's a structure like this. She only finished her homework on Tuesday, and this expresses the same thing as she didn't finish her homework until Tuesday. And it's perfectly understandable in English, but that's just not what native speakers of English would naturally say. We native speakers really like the until structure. We would very naturally say, she didn't finish her homework until Tuesday. Now, let's say it together, like a native speaker. Are you ready? She didn't finish her homework until Tuesday. Now let's look at the second sentence. She didn't finish her homework by Tuesday. Fortunately, this sentence is very easy and straightforward. It means that she had a deadline on Tuesday, but she didn't make the deadline. So her homework was not finished on Tuesday. But does it tell us that she did finish her homework on Tuesday or perhaps later? Nope, it doesn't tell us that. All we know is she didn't make her deadline. Now it's time for some practice. In which sentence do we know she washed the dishes at 4 p.m.? A, she didn't wash the dishes until 4 p.m. Or B, she didn't wash the dishes by 4 p.m. That's right, she didn't wash the dishes until 4 p.m. In which sentence did she probably miss a Friday 12 p.m. deadline? A, she didn't submit her application until Friday at 12 p.m. Or B, she didn't submit her application by Friday at 12 p.m. That's right. The answer is B. Number 3. In which sentence did she bake a cake at noon, but she should have baked it earlier? A, she didn't bake the cake until noon, or B, she baked the cake at noon? That's right, it's letter A. In both sentences, she baked the cake at noon, but in letter A, because of the word until, we can feel that she should have baked the cake before noon. And finally, here is number 4. Which sentence is a more natural way to suggest that Tom should have started reading the book sooner? A, Tom only started reading the book after the holiday. Or B, Tom didn't start reading the book until after the holiday. That's right. Both sentences mean exactly the same thing, but B is the natural, let's say, Englishy way of expressing that idea. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel. if you want to see more grammar tip videos like this.